This is Fred Barstein with 401k TV. I'm here with John Nelson, who is the adjunct lecturer for a recent TPSU program at USC. Welcome, John.
Thank you very much.
John is a triple threat. He started out as a RISA lawyer here in the Los Angeles area, and then moved to Santa Barbara, TPA, and now strictly a financial advisor, significant retirement plan advisor with NFP Retirement. So congratulations, John.
Thank you, Fred.
And so I want to ask you a few questions, okay, if we do that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And one of the things you brought up was about auto enrollment, and when a company institutes it, usually they already have plan people in the plan.
Right.
What was the issue that you brought up?
Well, sometimes I think the idea behind auto enrollment was to originally go back and pick up participants who haven't made an affirmative election to be in the plan.
Right.
And we wanted to change the default and get those folks in the plan versus leaving them by the wayside. But what you sometimes find is if the auto enrollment election may be 5 or 6%,
yes,
what do you do with the folks that have actually made an affirmative election at something less, 1, 2, 3, 4%, something like that? And I found that employers kind of go both ways. Sometimes they say, well, they've made the affirmative election, let's respect that. But the other side of the coin, which I think is more important, if what we're really trying to do is drive positive outcomes for participants at the end of the day, and we all recognize that a 2 or a 3% contribution rate is better than zero, but it's not enough to really help employees to a dignified retirement, let's go back and sweep those folks in too, understanding that they always have the right to say, no, I don't want to do that. But I think it's a good idea to go back and sweep everybody in at the default rate, even those that have made an affirmative election, if it's below your default auto enrollment rate.
And are you seeing your clients do that?
I am.
Yeah, and they're comfortable with that.
They are. Mm-hmm.
Is there much pushback from the employees that get bumped up?
No, there's, in my experience, there's no pushback. Oftentimes I see just the opposite. Employees come up and say, I've been meaning to increase my contribution. I just didn't get around to it. Thank you for doing that.
Great. Well, that's a good recommendation and something that I'm sure our audience would appreciate. I hadn't thought of it with all the programs that we've done. So this was your first TPSU program. What did you think?
I thought it was wonderful. I appreciate these plan sponsors taking time to come out and become educated, and it's becoming more and more important now because as you know, if on the DOL audit checklist, one of the questions is, are you providing education for plan fiduciaries? So I think it's important, and it was very, very rewarding.
Great. Well, thanks for your time today, and thanks for watching 401k TV.